Hey everyone, Joshua here from my back to a new Phineas Ferb episode review. New Phineas last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode. And it starts with the family going out to this harbor for Harbor Day and singing this song with this captain that talking about this tale of being his leg getting eaten off by this shark. And yeah, we just see Belzy and Buford pretending to be a shark. And yeah, we see Candace and Stacy just talking, and we see the robot shark getting dropped into the water, and only Candace gets splashed. Yeah, only Candace gets splashed. And yeah, so he goes to the captain that was singing earlier, talking about how Phineas and Ferb are in the shark. And yeah, we see the inside of the shark and how Ferb is controlling the shark. And Doofenshmirtz telling Perry about his plan of using saltwater taffy. Yeah, using saltwater taffy. And yeah, the shark just jumps and splashes again, but only Candace gets splashed again. And Doofenshmirtz goes over to turn on his inator, and we see the saltwater taffy activating. And Perry escapes, and yeah, they're having to hold in or keep the fishing pole, and they fired a cannon, which is rubber ducks, and then a plunger. They use a plunger, and Perry and Doofenshmirtz are just trapped in the taffy, and then the captain gets eaten. Yeah, gets eaten. And sees Phineas and Ferb, thinking that this is what inside of a shark looks like. And Candace is through with these mind games. And yeah, she gets the plunger onto the shark and trying to drag him to shore, but Phineas and Ferb is dragging him back. And they're trying to launch more, and Candace goes on top of the shark, and yeah, we just see their mom and dad just watching this puppet show and getting splashed, and yeah, the captain is freed and has this jetpack leg, and yeah, the taffy managed to get rid of the giant shark, and Perry escapes while Doofenshmirtz gets defeated. But yeah, a really good episode with yet another good episode. And it starts with Candace just outside roasting this hot dog, and see these random people thinking that they're waiting in line for concert tickets, but Candace saying this is my backyard. And yeah, Phineas and Ferb, Belzy, Buford, Isabella are going to the moon because of this nursery rhyme. They want to see if it's true, and they get the cows up onto the moon into the spaceship. And we see this secret cat door. And yeah, Perry gets trapped. And Doofenshmirtz is green. And he says, explains why. While he was watering his plant. And he sees out this balcony, this guy's plants that were completely all nice. And Doofenshmirtz paints himself green except his thumbs. So he makes this inator. So we can make the guy's plants very dried up and nasty looking, while Doofenshmirtz is just all nice. And yeah, we see Phineas and Ferb and the gang banking a barn and releasing the cows and having these hot pockets things, and making grass grow on the moon while the cows are eating. And yeah, Candace and Stacy are getting ready to do this cooked food for Jeremy. And yeah, Candace sees Irving talking to Phineas and Ferb, and Doofenshmirtz launches activates the machine, and yeah, nothing worked. So he decides to test it on Perry, and yeah, it works on Perry. And then he points it to Doofenshmirtz, and it works perfectly too. And yeah, their food that Candace and Stacy are making doesn't really look that appetizing. And yeah, they're all just Doofenshmirtz and Perry are back to normal, and Doofenshmirtz is gonna find out what's why his saw it didn't work before. And yeah, they put it into the oven. Stacy and Candace put it into the oven for it to cook, and then Phineas and the gang have their ice cream and the song as well, which is funny with like Baljeet just arguing with the soundtrack. And yeah, Doofenshmirtz goes over to the guy's plants, but it turns out it was just plastic, like a plastic guy and plastic plants. And the actual guy says that he just likes plastic things, and yeah, Doofenshmirtz tries to leave, but yeah, it ends up not working so well for him. And when they get it out of the oven, Stacy and Candace get it out of the oven, like, dang, that looks good. And the cows end up accidentally causing the rocket to go back to the moon, and the laser from Doofenshmirtz's machine causes the food to dry up. And Phineas and Ferb actually do a sweet suggestion while switching out the pot for ice cream to save Candace there. And yeah, Doofenshmirtz gets trapped in the door, and Perry puts a do not disturb sign on him. But yeah, really good episodes. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know, guys.